show you how lucrative this is. We are literally at the beginning of this company where there are over 500 millionaires created in Asia because of this company and the compensation plan. There are zero outside of Asia. We're talking North America, Europe, Mexico, Australia. We are going to be the first millionaires in this company. We are literally pretty much a startup, but not at the startup phase because this company is already 3 years old, doing $1 billion worth of revenue. We're literally at the beginning of this, and this is why it's important to get in right away. So the rewards plan, there's 6 ways we get paid. You can read them over here. Okay, so other than that, everything is based on a $1,000 purchase, and we get paid off of 750 point value. So for example, the P90 is $1,000, or the Galaxy G1 is 500, and the Air Machine is 500. That's $1,000 together. A $2,000 purchase is just double the amount of PV. Okay, so other than that, the P90 Plus, which is 1,500, and then the Galaxy G1, which is 500, that's a $2,000 purchase. So what I like about this, it's a $1,000 buy-in, and that's all you need to get in with. There's nothing to renew. You don't have to buy anything else unless you don't want to. You're active forever. You don't have to worry about paying monthly or anything like that. So other than that, this is an upline bonus. Now this bonus, I wouldn't rely on it. It all depends on who you are placed underneath directly. You will make 5% of whatever the person above you is making until you reach 3 times your initial purchase. Okay, so if you start with a $2,000 package, you can potentially make $6,000 based off of what the person above you is doing. If you start with 1,000, then you can make up to $3,000. This comes in slowly, $5 here, $2 here, 50 cents here, or whatever the case. So performance bonus. This is a personal sales bonus, okay? When you personally bring in somebody, you can bring in as many people as you want. You get 10% of the 750 point value. So just think $1,000 purchase, you make a 75 US dollars. If they come in with a $2,000 purchase, you make double the amount. If they start with a 75 and they add products later on, you get paid again. So this is where it starts to get lucrative. This is the tier bonus, okay? It's a binary. It means there's a team on the left, team on the right. This is you at the top right here. You place someone on the left at $1,000 purchase. You place someone on the right at $1,000 purchase. Every time the system sees one left, one right, 375, okay? Let's say you stop there and that's all you did. A brings in C, B brings in D. One left, one right, 375. Doesn't matter how it gets there. You get paid every time the system sees one left, one right. If you have 100 people down one side, all you have to do is match the other side. And every time the system sees one left, one right, 375 US. Well, what happens here? C brings in E1 and E2. That's part of your left team. D brings in F1 and F2. That's part of your right team. E1 and F1 touch first. One left, one right, 375. This bonus is unlimited, global, no timeline, no cap, no flushing. It's there for every time it matches one left, one right, 375. Well, what happens to E2 and F2? Well, that goes into your binary bonus now. The binary bonus at $1,000 package, you get 11% of the 750 point value, which is 8250. In this scenario, system sees one left, one right, 375. Goes down a level, one left, one right, 375. What happens to all these other green bubbles here? Every time it matches the volume on each side, doesn't have to match perfectly on each line, you're making 8250, 8250, 8250, 8250, 8250, 8250. In this bonus here, you're capped at $1,000 per day. The other bonus is unlimited, but still $1,000 per day is a lot of money. Okay, if you make $1,300 in this bonus, you have the option to upgrade to a $2,000 package. Spend another $1,000. You're at a $2,000 package. You get an extra percentage, but now you're making $90. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 every time it's matching the volume. The $6,000 package gets you an extra percentage again, but you're capped at $7,000 per day in this bonus. So this is a generational check match. So think that your baby has a baby that has a baby. It's something that starts from you. So you bring in someone on your first level. Doesn't matter if you have 100 people in. Every time you put someone new in, that's your first generation because it's your personal. You make 10% of whatever they make in their binary forever. And then when that person brings in someone, that's 5% and then 5% again. So think you have a baby that has a baby that has a baby. Your kid, your grandchild, your great-grandchild. $2,000 package will open up your first and fifth generation, sorry, the $6,000 package will open up the sixth generation. Sorry, my dog there. So anyways, whenever this is a global pool bonus, 5% of the total revenue of the company, and you get shares in the company paid once a year. When your team gets to 14 on the left, 14 on the right. Remember, this is as a team. You could bring in one person on the left, one person on the right. When they grow to 13 on each side, you get one share of the global profits. Then M2, M3, you just get more shares. So other than that, this is an action plan based off of a $2,000 package. Okay, it's based on getting two people at a $2,000 package. You get started. You have one on the left, one on the right that come in with a $2,000 package. You've made $1,050. Now you're proficient at this. Teach them to each get two, because now you know you've done it yourself. You're able to teach other people. They start to grow to four, $1,800, and so on and so forth down to 12 levels. That's almost $1 million. Your bonus, your fast start bonus, you're getting 300. Your tier bonus, the 375, 9,000. But the binary bonus is where the money's at. The 8250, 8250, 8250. Coaching bonus on top is 265,000. So that's where that almost $1 million comes from. So timing matters, obviously. In this business here, your friend is showing you get the next best spot in the team. We can't put people above you. We can only put people below you. But if you want to think about it, no problem. That's okay, but we're still running a business. I might put in Andrew, or we might put in Andrew. And then if you come in afterwards, you're in Andrew's team. The problem with that, or the issue with that, is if Andrew's a builder, you're going to miss out on everything Andrew does. So instead, it's best for you to come in ASAP. So that way when Andrew comes into your team, you get paid off of all of his efforts. So that's pretty much the compensation plan there. Hopefully